Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I wanted to do a favorites video. So these are going to be my April favorites, which is crazy that April's almost over. But I don't have too many favorites for you this month. Actually, that's a lie. I have a lot of food favorites for you this month, a great podcast favorite, but I'm going to start with my makeup favorites. And I've really kind of reverted to some of like my old favorites recently. And I've really just gone back to products that I know I love. So first off, I'm going to talk about the cheek combo that I've been wearing because I talk about it nonstop, but it's just pretty much holy grail for me at this point. The first product that I use as bronzer is the Benefit Hoola bronzer. I have this teeny tiny sample size, but it's still going strong, so I'm going to use this one up before I repurchase the full size. And then I also use the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder, and this is in the shade Bronze 03, which is a really nice, like, bronzy, but like glowy powder. It's not like a matte contoury shade. It's more of like a warm bronzer. This is beautiful if you have fair skin. As you can tell, it's pretty light and not too like dark and aggressive. So I find this is beautiful on its own. Hoola is also great on its own, but I've been finding that I've been liking to go back to a combination of a contouring product and a bronzing product and kind of using them in conjunction. It's a little bit of an extra step, but I find that I'm just going for more of a full coverage look lately, and I'm wearing this cheek combo today of all four of these products. So I have these two on as my bronzer. I love them. Definitely recommend them both. Especially if you have fair skin, you certainly need this Laura Mercier powder. It's just a holy grail for me. And then for blush, I talk about this literally all the time. This is the Marc Jacobs Air Blush in the shade Lush and Libido 500. I love a bright, cool toned pink blush. This is what I'm wearing today. I pretty much wear this every single day. It's my holy grail blush at this point. I had a few other cool toned pink blushes that I've loved over the years that have been holy grails. This is my holy grail now. I love this. The packaging is also huge. I just don't feel that I'm ever gonna run out of it. I'm just like waiting for the day when I hit pan. But this is amazing. I love a cool tone pink because it just makes you look really fresh. And then for highlighter, what I'm wearing is the Kylie Santorini highlighter. And I was as skeptical as anyone. I thought, like, I'm never gonna love a Kylie product. It's basically just ColourPop makeup with Kylie's name on it. But this Santorini highlight, I don't know if there's a ColourPop dupe for it, but there's a super loud car going down the street. Anyway, I don't know if there's a dupe for this, but this color is just perfect if you have fair skin. It's not too pink, it's not too gold, it's not too white, but it's really light and just gives like the perfect glow. This is my holy grail highlighter, honestly, and it's bright enough to use as like a really bright inner corner highlight without it looking too crazy on the cheeks. So I'm wearing this combination today, and I've pretty much been wearing it every single day for I think the past month, I want to say, every day that I've worn makeup anyway, and I love it. So that's it for my cheek products, and now I'm going to talk about my lip combo that I've been loving. In like recent months and over the winter, I had really been into a deeper lip color and some matte products because I really like a long wear matte lipstick for when I'm working all day. But now since we're at home during quarantine, I don't need something long lasting or matte, and it's getting into springtime, so I'm kind of transitioning into lighter lip colors. So this has been my holy grail combo. First, I use my Makeup Forever Artist Pencil in the shade Anywhere Caffeine. Today, I actually used my new one. This is the Artist Color Pencil in the shade Wherever Walnut. I think both of these are very similar, but any kind of like more medium toned lip liner I think I like to use with this look. So something like this I love. I'm really glad I purchased the second one of this. I think this is going to be my new favorite over the Anywhere Caffeine. But anyway, that's what I've been using. And then I use my Charlotte Tilbury Kim KW lipstick, and this is super beautiful and like a nice light matte pink. I'm gonna do a video on all of my favorite nudes for fair skin. This is definitely one of them. I have it on today, and then on top I have the Pat McGrath Love Potion Lust Gloss Lip Gloss. This is just absolutely beautiful. You can tell it's like a really nice light sparkly pink. You can see it on my lips here. I love this. It's really hydrating, super beautiful. I love the shimmer in it. It's really like glittery, or it's not glittery, it's really shimmery without being glittery, and just really like gorgeous. I love this formula. It was super pricey, but I've been using it every single day, and I find myself not reaching for any other lip gloss, so there's something to be said for that. One other beauty favorite of mine is a certain kind of hair tie. So I mentioned these as well in some videos, but these are the slip silk hair ties. I get the little 3-pack that has these 3 colors from Sephora. I just picked up this 3-pack in the Sephora VIB sale, so you guys have already seen them, but I had this exact 3-pack already and I've been using them constantly. Because my hair is so damaged and I'm trying to treat it more gently during quarantine, I've been using these silk hair ties. I find that they hold really well. I use the black one when I'm working out and sweating, and when I go for runs, it holds my hair super well. I don't find that it slips. That's why I really liked the Invisibobble for so long, because they don't slip and they just grip so well without leaving a kink in your hair, which I still love. I just found that those were catching on my hair a little bit more. These are a little bit gentler. They do crease your hair, but they hold really well, like the Invisibobble, I find anyway. My hair is not super thick, so I don't need anything too heavy duty. And the silk is just really gentle. I've been loving them for putting my hair up in a messy bun and just doing all of that. And these are a huge favorite this month. And before I move on to my food favorites of the month, I have a podcast favorite that I wanted to recommend to you guys. I'm super excited about this because I'm so glad I discovered this podcast. It's called the Be There in 5 podcast, and it's just amazing. It's super long form. Like, some of the episodes are 2.5 hours long. So if you're looking for a quick, snappy podcast that's going to give you like quick sound bites, this isn't the one. It's definitely like a long form podcast, but I like listening to this like when I work out in the mornings, because it's like taking me a long time. While I'm getting ready, I can listen to it while I'm getting ready for bed or getting ready in the morning, or out for a walk. It's just like a nice long form podcast. And if you're looking for some longer form content during this time to kind of play in the background or take up some extra time, this is it. It's called Be There in 5. I haven't listened to all the episodes. I just recently discovered this like a week or 2 ago, but it's a fast favorite. I've listened to several episodes on the topics that I found interesting, but it's pretty much long form. It's a long form podcast about pop culture stuff. So some of my favorite episodes was, she did a recap episode on the Jessica Simpson book, where she kind of digested everything in the Jessica Simpson book. I loved the Jessica Simpson open book memoir, by the way. Definitely read that if you're looking for a book. Pop culture-y type book, but that podcast was just a great follow-up. There was some more interesting tidbits that I didn't know. She also did an episode on the Jaclyn Hill like lipstick scandal situation. That one's a little dated because she did it closer to the time when the scandal was happening, so I know there's been a lot of development since then, but it was still just interesting to listen to because I followed that storyline closely. And then there was another amazing episode with Marc from Love is Blind, where she interviewed him right before the reunion aired. So again, it's a little bit now, a little bit behind the news, but I think it was a great interview with him, and really just, even though I've seen the reunion, I saw the reunion before listening to that episode, it was still great tidbits from him and I really enjoyed it. But my favorite series of episodes on there was, she did 3 episodes about Mormon mommy bloggers, and I just thought it was so fascinating. She really broke down why so many Instagram influencers are from the Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints. So it was just really interesting, because I always wondered like, oh my gosh, there's such a big community of these girls on Instagram, and I follow so many of them, and I always just kind of wondered some of the nuances. She also talked about some of the like scandals related to some of those bloggers, and I'm just really into like blogger content, so that was like a fun deep dive type episode where I learned a lot more about something like pretty niche that like I didn't know about before, so loved those. Finally, I want to talk about some food favorites, and it seems like I have even more food favorites than I do other favorites, but I've just really been enjoying all of these, and it's kind of nice to be working from home because I can prepare all 3 meals at home. I don't have to eat breakfast and lunch on the go. So for breakfast, I've just been loving as I drop it, the Thomas English muffins. These are the 100 calorie light multigrain ones. They're slightly like more brown and multigrain than like an original white flour English muffin, but they're only 100 calories. They're just super delicious. It tastes the same as a regular English muffin to me. I eat that with almond butter on it in the morning for my breakfast, and it's just delicious, and it just really makes me nostalgic because my grandma used to make me English muffins all the time as a kid, and I just haven't had one in forever, and now I'm eating them regularly and I'm obsessed. Another breakfast food that makes me super nostalgic is the Kodiak cakes in buttermilk. I love everything Kodiak cakes. I love their frozen waffles. I love these buttermilk ones, and I also love the cinnamon oat ones, which are delicious on their own. These buttermilk ones though just remind me of my mom's buttermilk pancakes she used to make like pretty much every weekend growing up, and she always put chocolate chips in them. And Beansy's barking in the background, but she always put chocolate chips in them. But one serving of these is only 190 calories, and then I add in some chocolate chips because, you know, I love myself and it's quarantine and I want to treat myself, so I throw in some chocolate chips, which makes it, you know, gives it a little extra calories. But when a full serving of pancakes, that really fills you up because there's 14 grams of protein in it, it's worth it for me to add the chocolate. So I love these. Again, super nostalgic, super easy to make. You just add in this powder and water and they taste so good. I've talked about this product before. This is the Alani Nu Super Greens powder. I just have been really trying to get some greens in since obviously I eat a lot of like carbs and chocolate, and I'm not so good at eating vegetables, and it's hard to get to the grocery store regularly at this time. I'm trying to avoid going, so I'm not buying as much fresh food as I should be, and we just tend to not eat that many vegetables anyway, which is bad. But this makes me feel like I'm getting all my veggies in. It really makes me feel healthy. I talked about this in my supplements that keep my skin clear video. I really think this helps with my skin health. I drink this every single day. It has prebiotics, probiotics, digestive enzymes, and all of your greens in here. So I really like this. I really think this helps keeping my skin healthy and keep me feeling healthy. It is pricey, but there's 30 servings in here. I drink it every single day and I just love it. And finally, if you buy one food product from this, let it be this product. This is the Silk Chocolate Almond and Cashew milk with 10 grams of protein. As you can see, there's a little bit of a theme. I love foods that have like extra protein in it. I was just really craving chocolate milk, again, because I'm eating so many nostalgic foods and I love chocolate. So I wanted to get a chocolate almond milk, and then I saw this at the grocery store and it had 10 grams of protein and I was sold. I've been mixing this with my cold brew or bottled iced coffee that I've been buying in the mornings, or I just drink a glass of this over ice like as a snack, because it is 150 calories and so much protein that it is pretty filling like a snack, but it's just like a nice delicious like chocolate milk treat. I just absolutely love this. Can't say enough good things, and it's almond cashew milk, so not gonna be bad for you with the dairy. It's just a delicious chocolate milk. You need it. All right, and that is it for my April favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was like a lot of food and kind of some weird stuff, but this is everything that I've been loving this month. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and please subscribe so that you don't miss my next video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.